Light Skin Television. It's your man DJ Super God, aka Light Skin, you of Light Skin Television. Official turntablist of the battle rap community. I'm the one who plays the battle rappers' music worldwide on the radio. Every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the block105.com. Sponsored by Redman. Check me out. But this is about the female battle rap movement. This is about female battle rap. Hit the super chat, hit the like, subscribe to those who are not subscribed. Please. It's going down. I've been quiet for a while. Just been watching everything. But I'm about to get active. Because you know I support female battle rap to the fullest. It's that time. It's going down, baby. Just reading something in the chats. The Primetime Tournament. Women's Takeover Battle League. WTBL has their own women's division for female battle rap. As of now, starting right now. A 32-woman tournament with brackets. Some bracketology is going on. You can go online. Go to there. Go to WTBL. Hit them up. They got brackets for you. I think the cutoff is noon this Saturday. Noon this Saturday. November 8th. The event is November 8th and 9th. Going down to Industry ATL. Y'all know where it's at. Off of Fulton Industrial. Loyola Drive. 400 Loyola Drive, Southwest Atlanta. This is monumental. This could be the greatest thing that ever happened to female battle rap if it goes as planned and it goes right. I can almost guarantee you, I don't want to put no juju on it. Outside of some funky flight business with the government, so-called quote-unquote government shutdown, I expect all 32 women to be present. There's a team of judges, and the lead judge has been chosen. It's Rita Puffin Loud. Shout out Philly, shout out Rita. It's going down. It's going down, y'all. 32 women. The brackets are set. The matchups are set. And we even have surprise videos. Shout out Danny D. Vodka Drunken Ski. Y'all some drinking stuff tonight, huh? The truth is within your lies underneath it all. That's a long screen name, but shout you out. You know what I mean? Hit the super chat if you like what's happening here. We even got surprise battles from well-seasoned female MCs, female battlers on both nights. Like I said, it's a Saturday and Sunday night, November 8th and 9th. Both nights, 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. And they start promptly. WTBL don't play. It's going to get crazy, y'all. I'm just going to say it like that. It's going to get real crazy around here, man. It's Atlanta going to go wild, bro. Atlanta going to go wild. 32 females of all statures, all types of experience levels. Some fresh new rookies, seasoned veterans with 10 years or more under their belt. Women that have been in the WOTY talks before. Women that battle on beat that have not battled before. A cappella. Many of these women never been in a tournament. Some are tournament ready. Some have almost won a tournament. You got women from all walks, all different backgrounds and leagues. There's a strong contingency of Chrome 23 related female battle rappers that are on in this tournament. Also, women who made their bones in Queen of the Ring. There's some Queen of the Ringers in here. Bags and Bodies. Hitman Holla's successful reality show for 2 seasons. You got Bags and Bodies women in here. She Goes Hard, heavy on the ES. You got She Goes Hard women in here. It's going down. It's definitely going down. Prime time tournament. Got to shout out Primo, Kenny Black, Chilla Jones for putting this down for us, man. It's going to change female battle rap. It was dying, man. It was really dying. They resurrecting it. You got to shout out Queen of the Ring too. Bringing back the sparring sessions. Chrome 23 for holding it down as long as they could. And also, you know, shout out Remy Ma for bringing out new females to battle rap. But right now, we got to put the onus, and She Goes Hard, who I mentioned, and all the other leagues and platforms that support female battle rap to the fullest. Got to shout out Dejan T before I go any further. Bars and Roses and everything she's doing for the culture. I don't want to leave nobody out, but let's get into it. Anybody who's somebody that really is down for female battle rap and you know, the movers and shakers and the female battle rap movement, they're going to be there this weekend. In fact, a lot of people's flying in tonight and tomorrow afternoon so we can get busy. And shout out Cassidy versus Easy the Block Captain. The face-off is also invite only tomorrow. If you know, you know. That's WTB. That's TBL, Takeover Battle League. Just throwing that. And I hope that goes smooth without no hitches. That's another story. I ain't about to bring that energy in here. But right now, we talking about WTBL Primetime Tournament. Let's get to it. Shout out Blind Fury. Yeah. Definitely was a pioneer in battle rap on a different type of level. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Middleton, Dustin Anderson. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what I mean? Donate. Hit that super chat if you would like. Nice to meet you, Dustin Anderson. Somebody's screen name is Hi. All right, HI. Okay, Hi. Yeah, I'm recognizing y'all. I'm recognizing that if someone got their name in calligraphy, I can't really... It's not legible, but it's all good. Let's get to it. First of all, the surprise battle, and these two females are very established. They're not in this tournament. Chirac versus First Lady Flames. Shout them out. That's going to be a hell of a battle. You already know it. Long overdue. They got to see each other. That's on Saturday night, presumably. At least this is the way the flyer is set up. Shuni the Rapper versus Prestavia. Prestavia's threatening to retire on us. She was only here for 5 years. When the pandemic started, now she's going to disappear on us. She's got huge life goals, and it includes clergy. I respect that, and just glad to have met you and known you. Been a very sweet woman, very good person, very talented MC. And I hope this won't be the last we see of you, but if this is it, Prestavia, we appreciate you, sister. Definitely, Tay, we appreciate you. Shuni the Rapper, my sister. Oh, man, this is the way to go out. If you're going to go out against the legend, Shuni the Rapper. That's Sunday night. That's the main event battle, surprise battle. But back to Saturday, running through it real fast. Mallory X versus Jay Gray. Hope Trilly versus Rainfire Moon. Zan versus Tado. You got Jay versus Yima Serafina. Peaches versus Nay. ABZ versus Beatrice. La G versus Lady Lions. Geek Girl versus J Artillery. Sunday, J Love versus Rock Lee. Eon versus Blue Cocaine. Hazzy versus Morasha. D-Rain versus Big Ice. Caution versus LS. Key Ad versus Black Lyric. Hurricane Dew. Look at that. Versus Lil Lady Innocent. Sin the Poet, Alabama versus Miss Vicious. CT, Connecticut. Now let's break down the actual brackets if you would like me to. First of all, like I said, you know, Saturday night we got Chirac versus First Lady Flames. Day 1 main event, day 2 main event. Sunday, the 9th, November 9th, is Shuni the Rapper versus Prestavia. Now we're going to go through the day 1 brackets. Mallory X versus Jay Gray. J Artillery versus Geek Girl. La G versus Lady Lines. Got D-Rain versus Big Ice. Peaches versus Nay. Yima Serafina versus Jade. Zan versus Tato. Rainfire Moon versus Hope Trilly, let's break it down one battle by one battle. Then we'll go to Sunday after we complete that. Mallory X, Maryland. Some even call her Merlin Monroe. Get it? Maryland State. Okay. Mallory X versus Jay Gray. Good promo. I know they get along, but they starting to get on each other's nerves through the promo. Jay Gray having a really hot year in female battle rap. She disappeared on us the previous year. Okay. She took a back seat. You know what I mean? The love of her life, Eon, made waves that year. Is making waves in 2025 also. But right now, Jay Gray got the energy. She's on what many perceive as a strong win streak in female battle rap, and seeks to be one of the top 15, top 10 mentioned in the final WOTY voting for 2025 sometime next year, if I made any sense with that breakdown. Mallory X is also on a great trajectory, and Mallory X is one of them ones now. And she's quickly graduating. I mean, Mallory X has been battle rapping almost 5 years. I think a little less than 5. It might be at 5. Little less than 5 years. 4.5 years. I remember I met Mallory in her beginning of her career, been supportive and followed her all the way through up to now. Mallory, one of them ones. She's right on the cusp of respectfully breaking through from what many would perceive as a medium tier female battle rapper to that top tier level. She beat up on dudes too, lyrically. Men, women, she don't care who she battles, going down one way or another. You're going to get a hell of a fight from Mallory X. I can say the same thing about Jay Gray. I know Jay Gray's career. I know how she started, where she started, but many of y'all are not familiar with Jay Gray. You're going to become familiar with her within his first battle Saturday afternoon. And I'm going to say this. This is a rough matchup for both of them to be a first round matchup. Like, somebody got to go and somebody will stay. That's what a tournament is. You get no second chances, no best out of 3, best out of 7. This ain't the baseball playoffs, World Series, NBA, none of that. It's kind of like football, you know what I mean? NFL football. You lose, you go home. You might get a high-seeded matchup, you know what I mean, in the first right in the first round. And this is what we're getting. Like I said, 32 women, 16 battles, 8 battles each day, 8 on Saturday, 8 on Sunday. It's a lot of MCs competing. So you don't get a second chance. You get 3 rounds. I'm not privy to the time limit on rounds. I'll find that out very shortly, maybe tomorrow. But from what I can see here, I'm doubting there's going to be 3-minute rounds. There'll probably be a 90-second thing. More than likely 2 minutes, maybe with grace period. I can't see no 2.5, 3-minute rounds in no tournament with 32 MCs. You know they ain't going to be one-rounders. That's unfair. And it's very well judged. They got, from what I understand, a great judging panel. With that being said, with Rita leading the way as far as the lead judge, I'm guessing these are 90-second rounds for this tournament, kind of similar to how Chrome 23 did theirs first time. I'm guessing 90-second rounds, 3 rounds each battle. That's what I'm guessing. I could be wrong, but I'm probably right. Mallory X versus Jay Gray. I'm not up here doing a blog predicting. I already did I put in my brackets already. I'm trying to get that one. Is it a $1,000 prize? Did I read that wrong? I don't know. I just want to see if my expertise is anywhere close to what's going to happen. One great thing about a tournament, it's never going to go, 99% of the time, it's not going to go the way you think. There's going to be some bracket busters, some upsets right in the beginning that's going to change everything about people's brackets and what you thought was going to happen and the outcome of the finalists and the final 4. With that being said, someone's got to go This is a tough battle to judge, but it's going to be interesting to see who stays and who goes home. The betting, and I understand there are some people betting, which is crazy to me. Uh, People who would bet on this would probably bet that Mallory gets through this round through Jay Gray, but I don't know. Jay Gray's just as hot in 2025 as Mallory has been, to be honest. And they talk their stuff, but they know they realize they're both great competitors, and this is a great matchup, a rough matchup for both of them. This ain't a walk in the park for either one of them. And like I said, there's not one of these two women that have more experience than the other at this point. You know what I mean? So they on the same collision course. They on a collision course to see each other. Something's got to give. I ain't gonna spend too much time. Got 16 battles to cover, 32 women, and I've only covered this one battle and two women. I got to move forward. Gonna be a hell of a battle. I would like to see that first, to tell you the truth. I would hope these battles in the order that the brackets are set up. That would be nice. So Mallory X from versus Jay Gray. Who y'all got? You know what I mean? What you think is going to happen? We shall find out in probably less than 48 hours from now. 2 days from now. Saturday afternoon, Mallory X, Jay Gray. The battle start at 12, or the doors open at 12. And we expect to be out of there by 7 o'clock when it gets dark. So we still have our Saturday nights and Sundays ahead of us. I think 40 Bars is throwing something after the event somewhere in the city of Atlanta. Shout out to 40. All right, next battle. My girl. I knew J Artillery before she was a battle rapper. That's my peoples. Straight out of New Orleans. J Artillery and Geek Girl. Geek Girl, I believe, is from South Carolina. Geek Girl's from the Carolinas. I don't want to misrepresent you, Geek Girl. Saw you a few times on Pyrex. You was repping, you know what I mean? Shout out Ton Corleone for always looking out for the females, especially the females in the South, making sure they got a safe platform to rap on and get their skills out and show what they do. So Geek Girl, I know you from there. You were hilarious. You got some funny stuff going on as far as your delivery and the things you say. J Artillery, she's a little thing, but she got a lot of energy, a lot of power, and got a slick pen. Definitely a great artist. She's an artist of many different talents, but she's bringing her talent to battle rap lately in the last year and a half. And definitely shout out to Dejan T and Bars and Roses for giving her that first look, giving her that shot. You know what I mean? And Lady Caution for backing her and showing her love. You know what I mean? Making her feel comfortable in this environment. You know what I mean? Shout out everybody that had anything to do with the development of J Artillery as a battle rapper, and welcome J Artillery to the battle rap culture. Glad to have you. Now you got to win. Now you had your warm ups, J Artillery. You know what I'm talking about. No disrespect, you know I love you, but you had your warm up battles. You've been through a little something, but you're about to go through the gauntlet now. This is the tournament. You got to step it up, sis. Geek Girl, you too. I haven't seen you. I mean, I could be wrong. I haven't seen you outside the South, and you still in the South right now. So you're not well traveled. You're primarily new to battle rap. So this is big for you. And I think it's an even playing field. Both of y'all have very little experience, but the crowd seems to like both of y'all when y'all perform. So we're going to see where we go with that. You know what I mean? As far as that's concerned, you got to, like I said, J Artillery, Geek Girl, nice little South-Southwest matchup. You know what I mean? Going to be interesting. Lady Lines. Seen Lady Lines before on Chrome 23 second tournament, the rookie tournament, newcomers tournament. And I'm going to be honest, I'm just going from, I saw her when she battled. She said it wasn't her greatest performance, and she's a much better battler, much better MC to this. She's than what she showed on Chrome 23 tournament for Remy Ma, in front of Remy Ma. She said it just didn't go well for her in that tournament initially. La G, former Lady Brick, arguably the greatest female battle rap in the whole state of Florida. Many would say my verse, but I'll just be honest. La G probably is more, at this point, maybe not a more seasoned MC than my verse, but definitely a more seasoned battle rapper. She's done more in battle rap than my verse. As much as we all love my verse, she dips and dabs every 2 or 3 years and takes a battle every 2 years or so, year and a half maybe. Logic been very, very consistent, active, nice win-loss record, and has faced everyone that she wanted to face. She'll face anybody, male, female, top tier, it don't matter. She's been in situations like this before. The betting man, the betting woman would probably have Logi to walk Lady Lines, but this is why we have a tournament. Any given Saturday, any given Sunday, Logi can have a bad day and Lady Lines can have a great day. Logi could choke. I'm not putting it on it, but we got to talk about it. It can happen. Or it could be a close battle. Lady Lines, some judges might see Lady Lines over Logi. I'm not no negative energy to this tournament or to the judging system. I don't know the judging system yet. I've heard Kenny Black's judging system before when he brought it to Battle Rap League in Atlanta, the Boiler Room, ATL. I've heard it in extensively in great detail. I don't know if they're using the same with the ladies. I'm not sure. I'm not certain of the format and the diagram that they're going to use for the female battle rap tournament. I like the one that Direct has that he tried to implement in Chrome 23 tournament, first female tournament years ago. But it seemed to be too complex for a lot of the judges, too much to think about right there. I think only Sarah Connor really grabbed a hold of it and was really fairly implementing it that first day of the tournament. With that being said, I don't know, but freaky things happen when it gets to the judges. I'm gonna say that there's been a lot of when females are involved, and males too, but really when females are involved in judge battles, some freaky I'm gonna stop talking on that. We'll see what happens. Logi versus Lady Lines. D-Rain versus Big Ice. If you heard on those X spaces, those Twitter spaces last night, WTBL, if you heard these random face-offs, that was the most energetic face-offs. It sounded like Big Ice is damn sick of D-Rain. Shout out D-Rain, Alabama, now in ATL. Big Ice, Houston, Texas representative. You see Big Ice career is moving quick. She's had her times, she's had her ups and downs, but she always has moments. But now Big Ice is in the part of her career where she's getting polished now. She's like, she stepped it up where she's real clean with her delivery. She remembers all her lines. There's no stumbles or chokes. She's in it to win it now. And this is the perfect time, I believe, for Big Ice to really show the whole battle rap world what she's capable of. Definitely Big Ice, if she gets on a hot run, she is capable of winning this tournament. What is the prize? 10,000? Am I wrong? 20? I believe it's 10,000. It's five figures. There's money out here to be made in this tournament. I want to say it's 10,000. 10,000 or more. I'm not sure. And it could be changes. You never know. People could add to the pot, money on the floor. I don't know how this is going to go, and that's the excitement of this whole event, this whole tournament. We can only speculate what's going to happen before it happens, but when we're in real time as it's going down, I think we're going to have a lot of different things that transpired that weren't originally anticipated. Let's just say that. D-Rain came out of nowhere. I ain't gonna lie to you. Last couple years making her mark. You know what I mean? Did well in the second Chrome 23 tournament last year. And one of the few ladies that did do well, to be honest with you. Her promo game is way greater than I thought. She is really getting under Big Ice nails. She is driving Ice crazy, and I don't know if that affects the battle. That may or may not. I don't know. I don't know what kind of energy she's going to have for her the day of the battle. But right now, D Rain is getting on Big Ice last damn nerve. That's not no acting. That's not no. They not embellishing nothing. She get on her nerves with this crazy promotional jabbing back and forth with each other, calling each other. They were it's very disrespectful last night. Funny but disrespectful. I'm not a woman, so I can't really track the women's energy when they like that. I mean, how much of it is for show? How much of it is serious? I don't know. All I know is all that shit ain't gonna be mad as soon as they flip that coin that afternoon. Big Ice gonna have to just battle D Rain. D Rain gonna have to battle her. Uh, I'm not privy to Big Ice outside of acapella battle rap. I don't know what she does on the track. I know D Rain makes good music. I know D Rain is the all around good performer. She got stuff to work on. Ice probably got stuff to work on, but I think this is a nice, fair matchup. Big Ice probably get mad at me when I say that it's possibly a more even match than she thinks, because I've seen D Rain in a tournament setting on Hip Hop Is Real at the same venue, Industry ATL. Big Ice has been in Industry ATL. She didn't have her best showing, but she had a couple haymakers. I believe it was Rainfire Moon she had, who's also in the tournament that day. It was Rainfire Moon, and it was on Tay Rock and Lady Carson's platform. And it was a big look for her. Smack was there, URL was there. The judges were Hurricane Dew, who ironically is also in this tournament. J2 is one of the judges. So, it was a good experience for Big Ice that night. You know what I mean? I could tell she took all that and took the positivity of everything that transpired that night, and she was going to move forward with it. And she did. Everything she said she was going to do after our 17-minute interview, moving forward in the future, she did it. You know what I mean? Yeah, she stepped up her game. D Rain, she came in making noise in Alabama. Like I said, came to ATL, joined that tournament on the spot. There's a few people didn't show up to the tournament. She had nothing written. She came there and freestyled and almost got through a couple rounds that day. You had to get through all your rounds to get the money that day. And I believe Reggie P got a G or 500, half a stack. Reggie P went through about 4 MCs in one evening. You know what I mean? But and in 1-rounders, but the last one was a 3-rounder. I think Reggie P put in about 6, 7 rounds that day. You know what I mean? Some of them was written, some of it was off the head. But D Rain freestyled and almost got through 2 rounds, which is crazy. So yeah, she's tournament ready. She's been in tournaments in Atlanta, in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Under Knowledge to God, under Remy Ma. So yeah, she might be one of the least experienced female battle rappers out here right now. That's here, on this tournament, but at the same time, she might have the most tournament experience. How crazy is that? Don't sleep on D Rain is all I'm saying. But the betting woman, the betting man might lean towards Big Ice because they've seen more of her. But I've seen about the same amount of both of them in person and on film. And I can tell you, both of their trajectories already going up. D Rain is surprising people every time she takes a stage. But Big Ice might be more polished. I don't know. It's hard to tell. That's why we have this any given Saturday or Sunday. But believe me, there's going to be energy. They sold this tournament and this battle more than any other 2 females on this card over the 2 days. So looking forward to D Rain and Big Ice, and they better both come perform very well, because if someone is slacking, they gonna have to hear that shit, because they set the table, they made the bed, they made their bed. They both got to come out here and damn near have a classic in the first round of the tournament. They really got to put the energy in the building and set this off, because they started it. You can't have this type of crazy promo and dysfunction in the face-off, as crazy as it got, and not deliver. So I do believe both these sisters going to deliver, and I think we're going to have a great battle, maybe the greatest battle of the weekend, or at least that night. We shall see. Moving on from that, we down 4 battles. We to the 5th one. Peaches and Nay. Now, Nay been putting in work all year. Nay been surprising people. Coming straight out of Florida. You know what I mean? Nay is a name that's getting known fast. You know what I mean? Battling in Florida, battling in Atlanta at the same venue for OSBL. On an OSBL card, I should say. Nay got to fight his chance. She definitely got to fight his chance. You've seen her on different platforms. I believe Nay been on RBE, Bars and Roses, but Peaches is known in different states. Lady Brick, RBE. Peaches got to help. Some great battles, a great upset or two in her career. You know, it can go either way, but I guess the betting person would say Peaches might get this 2 rounds to 1 and get through to the next round to face the winner between Yima Serafina and Jade. But like I said, you never know what's going to happen. So I'm not here to predict. I'm just telling you what's happening, what's going down, and how it's going down. I don't know. It's a hard one, man. You know what I mean? Peaches got roots in the Midwest and got roots in Jersey. Nay, Florida, but she move around. Both got interesting styles. Loud. I'm not going to call Nay bullyish. Peaches could be bullyish if she wants, but she win with lyrics. And Peaches, she really respect real hip-hop. That's what I always liked about Peaches. She's fearless and will battle anyone. Ain't got no problem battling dudes. Also has experience in Philadelphia battling what was set to battle. Shout out Stiz and them. Battle Academy. She was about to be the first lady, I believe. Peaches and Nay. I don't know, man. It can get crazy. It can get real crazy. TG614, I see you. Who's on my Mount Rushmore battle rap? Now, that's a tricky question because when y'all say Mount Rushmore, y'all always name your 4 favorite battle rappers or the 4 battle rappers you think are great right now, the greatest right now. You got to understand, when you say Mount Rushmore, those 4 presidents, U.S. presidents on Mount Rushmore were forefathers and pioneers. They don't mean they were the 4 best presidents. You know what I mean? So when you say Mount Rushmore, it's usually going to be someone who's been around for a very long time, in the beginning stages of this type of battle rap, acapella battle rap. So you would have to say people like a Loaded Lux or a Disaster, a Murder Mook, a T-Rex. Those type of names don't even mean they the best right now, but you can't say, I can't put, as much as I would like to put a Geechee Gotti on Mount Rushmore, he just showed up the last 9 or 10 years. So how can someone else set the forefront? I'm not going to get too much of a speech about this, but won't you tell me who yours is? Who's yours? Canelo. What's up, Cal Capone? Everybody's got Canelo's name on here. Leona Gaines. Oh, I'm handsome. Oh, thank you. She said, you so handsome, Poppy. All right, beautiful. I appreciate that. I see y'all. Nah, but we getting back to business here. Peaches and Nay can go either way. That wasn't supposed to rhyme, but it did. We're gonna move on from that. The winner of that will face the winner of Yima Serafina and Jade. Yima Serafina, damn near going viral with these clips of her battles, man. I have yet to see her face to face. I will finally get to see her face to face. Hopefully she'll grant me an interview live. Shout out Jade. Jade's been around for quite a long while. We know her from We Go Hard. You know what I mean? We know her from URL. We know her from different places. Jade always putting in the pain, you know what I'm saying? Got a lot of wins under her belt. You know what I mean? Jade is hilarious and fearless when it comes to battling whoever. dudes, females. The betting person would say Jade will probably walk Yema Serafina, but it's any given Saturday or Sunday. It can go down, man. You never know. You know what I mean? You got to be fair and give Yema Serafina her fair shot. She's been just as active as Jade this year, if not more active. But Jade has way more battles under her belt and is way more battle tested. So the betting woman, the betting man would probably say Jade will be victorious in this round and move on to see the winner of Peaches and Nay. With that being said, we got Zan versus Tay-Do. This gonna be an interesting battle right here. You know what I mean? Toledo, Ohio versus Philadelphia, and Zan almost got $20,000 earlier this year in February from the first season of Batty Rap. Shout out Batty Rap. Shout out T Rex, Murder Mook, Rel Relion, everybody involved. You know what I mean? Great series. Great series. Look forward to season 2. With that being said, Zan had a hot year. Tay-Do, since she came in the game, she been shocking people, upsetting people. Many perceive her as having an upset victory over Lady J on RBE. She's had other upset victories. You know what I mean? She be moving with Pain. That's her bro. You know what I mean? And, you know, Pain be putting in the pain. You know what I mean? They got a nice team out there in Toledo, but this ain't about Pain right now. It's about Tay-Do. Tay-Do could beat Zan. And Zan could beat Tay-Do. I like this matchup. This might be dead damn even as far as I'm concerned. This might come down to the wire. You know what I mean? This might be 3 solid rounds from both of them. I expect some fireworks. You know what I mean? And you know, they slight of build too. These ladies right here. Yeah, I'm sure neither one of them is hitting 120 pounds. This is gonna be fun to see, man. You know what I mean? This is a fun size battle right here. Nah, but they loud though. They wild. They say some wild stuff, especially Tay-Do. This gonna be fun. This might be one of the sleeper battles of the whole weekend. Shout out Al Capone. He said King Tut was black. All right. Tutankhamun. Tutankhamun. Ankh Amen. Tut Ankh Amen. Tut Ankh Amen. Break it down. They dropping science in the chat. They don't care nothing about female battle rap. But that's what's up. As long as y'all here. Well, while y'all here, y'all can hit that super chat while y'all playing around. All right. Zan versus Tay-Do. I mean, damn, like I said, this could be one of the battles of the night, battles of the weekend. It's going to be a lot of energy in this battle, a lot of slick shit said. You know what I mean? Like I said, Zan had a hell of a year. The last 2 years Zan been putting in pain, but Tay-Do been putting in pain for the last 3 years consistently. So this could go either way. I think this is going to be a very close battle. I don't think nobody getting washed in here, and I don't think nobody coming up here to choke neither. Now, this is the battle I've been looking forward to the most, and I think this is a rough matchup for both of them. Although my last interview with Hope Trilly, I think she took offense. She laughed at me too. She was like, "What? Rain, Fire, Moon?" She's like, "Are you playing with me? How could you?" She asked me, "How could I say Rain, Fire, Moon is going to be some very stiff, rough competition?" She said, the way Hope Trilly's making it out is she going to walk the hell out of Rain, Fire, Moon. Rain, Fire, Moon got that killer pen. She's very dangerous. She's been in a lot of situations where you thought she wasn't going to come out victorious, and she does, or at least debatable. Early pause. Many think Rain, Fire, Moon can only beat herself. You see how good she did against Big Ice, who's also in the tournament. Hope Trilly been victorious 80% of her battles or more. She got a nice win-loss record her whole career. Nice win-loss record. And also has upset some vets that you didn't expect her to upset. Also his tournament savvy, you know what I mean, has been around a tournament. I won't say she was in one, but she's been on Chrome 23. You know her from Queen of the Ring. You know her from ABR. Gates of the Garden. She's been on, you know, a lot of platforms. And you also know her from, she did really great first season of Bags and Bodies, Hitman Holla's series. with that being concerned, most people have Hope Trilly in the South, in the deep South. A lot of people, if you ask the Bars and Roses people, they're gonna say Rainfire Moon. OSBL, they're gonna say Rainfire Moon. They both got a nice fan base. Neither one of them have been around too long, but you know what? Really, Hope Trilly is nobody knew. Hope put 7 years in battle rap, because pretty much consistently. Got a good amount of battles under her belt. Rainfire Moon been around a good 5, 6 years. She's been around all of this decade. With that being concerned, man, this is a pen battle right here. But not to say that Hope Trilly don't have performance. You saw her on Bags and Bodies. She learned a lot of performance. She's really grown over the years as far as a performer. Always had the pen and can out rap probably anybody on as far as making records. She's very consistent in making music, but that's not what we're here for. They don't give a damn about the kind of music, the level of music Hope Trilly makes. She here to acapella battle 3 rounds and get through this round to see the winner of Zan and Tay-Do. Hope Trilly has even said that she wants to see, after she walks through Rainfire Moon, she wants to see Tay-Do next. So I'm guessing she thinks Tay-Do gonna wipe Zan. It's funny, Hope Trilly has made diss records and put multiple women on there, dope ass diss records. And a lot of them women she wanted to see, she might have to see in this tournament. She already saw Lady Caution and had a hell of a night. You know what I mean? Both of them. Lady Caution ain't played with her. You might be careful with what you wish for. You said you wanted to see Zan at one point. Now you want to see Tay-Do. Hey, man, you better look forward to Rainfire Moon. And Rainfire Moon, you better be ready for Hope Trilly. And hey, RF Moon, you got to be clean. I know the Mooney's going to be behind you. I know you got that fan base. The Mooney's going to be behind you. I don't care how fly you look. When you come on that stage, you got to beat Hope Trilly. You got one goal. You're trying to get to that money. You're trying to get to that bag. You got to take her out, and you can't even make it close. And as far as home field advantage, I don't think the judges care about it because it's a judge battle. But the crowd will be behind Hope Trilly, maybe even more than Rainfire Moon. Hope Trilly, she from Queens, but let's face it, she been in Georgia a long time. And she's battle raps out of Atlanta. She came from ABR, Atlanta Battle Rap League. Hope Trilly has battled on the Ricky Smiley show in front of like Deb Antony and the Brat and, you know what I mean, and celebrities and what have you. You know what I mean? She's known since she was a teenager. You know what I mean? So she got the experience probably over Rainfire Moon, a little bit more experience, but Rainfire Moon been more active lately than Hope Trilly has. Let's get into that now. Will Hope Trilly have ring rust? I don't think so, but that's the questions people are going to ask when they analyze this matchup. Hope is almost sure she's going to wash Rainfire Moon, but Rainfire Moon been cooking recently in the last couple years. Hope you only had a couple battles. Be honest. Maternity leave, come back, have a battle here, there. You took a break. Rainfire Moon been consistent and getting better while you was gone. I'm just being honest. You're my friend, but I'm being honest, Hope Trilly. You better watch out. And Rainfire Moon, you better watch out. Because the betting people, the betting man, the betting woman might say Hope Trilly going to edge you. But who cares? We're going to find out Saturday one way or another. Somebody got to go home. And Hope Trilly, if you got to go home, you just a couple X's away. You can go home real quick. Rainfire Moon is going to be a long ride or a long flight if you come here in the first round and get knocked out by the hometown girl. Good luck with that, ladies. So that covers day one. Mallory X, the winner of Mallory X and Jay Gray will face the winner of J Artillery and Geek Girl. The winner of La G and Lady Lions will face the winner of D Rain and Big Ice. The winner of Peaches and Nay will face Yima Serafina Jade winner. Zan Tay-Do winner will face Rainfire Moon and Hope Trilly. That is Saturday, day one, November 8th. Doors opening probably 11:30 in the morning. Battles allegedly, supposedly starting at noon, high noon, and we're supposed to get out of there no later than 7 p.m. Parking lot pimp to 8 p.m. Interviews and what have you. We'll all be out there doing what we want with our life by 8 p.m. at the latest Saturday night, going into Sunday. And remember, the main event after all these day one battles will be Chirac versus First Lady Flames, which we look forward to. Of course, I don't think it's a judge battle. You know what I mean? They're doing it for the love and for the exposure. You know what I mean? They're going to open up the first night, the first event of Women's Takeover Battle League, also known as WTBL. This is the primetime tournament. Let's move on to day 2, Sunday, November 9th. To kick it off, J Love versus Rock Lee, 2 women that know each other well, but it's got to go down. This ain't about friendship or, man, they're going to war with each other. They're going to say some outlandish shit to each other. Just be honest. J Love, Rock Lee came into the game around the same time. They've both been here less than 5 years, kicked up a lot of smoke. Both of them been on Bags and Bodies series, Hitman Holler, and on different seasons, and both of them did very well and had some great moments. But they've also been traveling around, got out their habitat, been all around the country, battling women, men, everything. These 2 women have not been here 5 years, but they're seasoned. They give you that veteran feel. Rock Lee has been Rookie of the Year before. J Love has huge upsets in her career. Some of the biggest viral moments, some naked moments, exposing herself, which guys seem to like, and women. Never caught a case for. Shout out J Love. 2 wonderful ladies with wonderful skill sets. Neither one of them is known for rapping on beat or making records or freestyling in ciphers. They known for acapella battle rap. This is what they do. They great artists, great pens, great performers, both of them. And it's got to go down. The last time we saw Rock Lee, Industry ATL, not her best performance. Not her best performance. But we expect more from her in this type of setting because money is on the line. You know, when it's money on the line, Rock Lee ain't playing. We expect much from Rock Lee, and we always get a safe, great, powerful performance from J Love damn near every time. So J Love gonna be good. I remember when J Love came to Atlanta for that whole season 2 of Bags and Bodies. She was having a rough transition period coming down here. We had our little private conversation about how she was feeling about, being kind of homesick, not really fitting in here down in Atlanta. But that was then. That was that conversation when she was here. By the time she left, she was a whole different MC, a whole different performer, whole different competitive, had a whole different competitive level about her. And she's been doing a lot of traveling since then. That was then. This is now. Now Atlanta can damn near be a second home to her. And I can say the same thing about Rock Lee with her experience on season 1 of Bags and Bodies. Since then, you've seen her traveling through the South a lot. So neither one of them are a stranger to Atlanta, and they both have battled in Atlanta. But Rock Lee has recently battled in that same great venue, the greatest hip-hop venue in the South, which is Industry ATL. Shout out to everyone over there, Industry ATL, that lets us borrow their studio to battle at and use, and have underground hip-hop events at. Anybody's guess who wins this. This is a rough first round matchup, man. This is the type of matchup you like to see in the finals. You know what I mean? But we getting it early, man. They showing love, man. I don't know if they pick these matches out the hat, strategically put them together. I'm talking about WTBL's front office, the staff. I don't know, but I'm loving this right here. There's nothing boring about this match. It's going to be crazy. I really have a feeling we're all going to really enjoy this day 2 first round matchup between J Love and Rock Lee. New Orleans and New York by way of Honduras. Yeah, J Love, she been traveling back and forth outside the country to see her people. Now she's settled back in the States and ready to battle. And Rock Lee's ready to end her year off great to help her Wody argument for 2025. Black Lyric is new. Key Ave is new. We see Key Ave on Chrome 23 tournament. Two ladies are ready to go at it and get a name for themselves. See, they got to put their name. They got to get their name on the board. I'm sure Key Ave is probably as much or more confident than Black Lyric, at least out loud. You know what I mean? She probably strongly believes she's going to walk through Black Lyric, but we never know. We're just going to have to find out. This is a question mark on this battle. We haven't seen the best out of either one of them yet. They're still growing in this field, so this will be a great test for both of them. This is what I hope is not happening. I'm not pointing you two ladies out. Some of the newer unseasoned, I want to call them, no disrespect when I say that, the unseasoned female battle rappers, I don't want y'all to have got chosen or joined up and I hope you didn't take this tournament as this is a way to get seen. I don't think that's fair to people who really want to be in it. If you don't believe you can win this prize and get through all these women, pause if necessary, to get to the final prize of this championship, I don't know if they're getting a belt or what have you. I'm assuming they will, or some type of trophy belt and some money. If you're not coming here knowing or at least believing or having the confidence that you think you can actually win, and you coming here just for the look or to get seen, I don't think that's fair. But I can't tell nobody why they should pursue and join an opportunity. You know what I mean? That's up to you. This is just how I feel about it. If I was a battle rapper, especially a female battle rapper, I wouldn't come here for the look. I would only show up here if I think I can win it all. And I'm not pointing y'all out, but a lot of people are going to think that way because a lot of them never heard of either one of you, seen either one of you. I have. I'm privy to probably damn near all the female battle rappers that exist. If I haven't seen you in person, talked to you in person, met you online, met you in person, I've seen your battles on film, I've at least seen your clips or something. But you two of the lesser known ladies, it's a good time to really make your mark because the world is watching. And this is the debut of a fresh new female battle rap platform, a big one, a major one that's going to do big things and is starting to do big things right now, immediately. You know what I mean? Initially from the debut event. With that being said, Black Lyric, Key Ave, good luck, ladies. The winner of y'all got to face the winner of J Love and Rock Lee. Good luck with that. Jesus. Oh, my God. But, you know, we look forward to seeing both of y'all, see what y'all do. Hopefully both of y'all surprise us, give us a great performance. Moving on, 757 Caution, who we all know, made her bones with the Lady Bricks. And LS made her bones with She Goes Hard, We Go Hard. Other platforms, South Carolina platforms. LS, it's your time, LS. LS, if you win, a lot of people are going to consider this an upset, even though you have more experience and been around much longer than 757 Caution on this form of rap, this form of battle rap. And I know Caution can rap. She was a rapper before she was a battle rapper. She's always been an MC, always been heavy in hip hop. LS, I know that about you too. LS is great in the studio, freestyling, makes great records. But that's not what we're here for. I'm just giving you the scope of these ladies' talent. They very talented, both of them. LS will sneak up on you. LS is tournament ready already. Already made waves in a tournament this year, T-Top's tournament. But you got 757 Caution that almost came very close. The runner-up in Remy Ma Chrome 23 first initial tournament. She almost won, was it $25,000? She almost got some big money. She came close, so she got a lot of experience, some real hardcore experience in a hellified tournament. She stacked upsets her whole short career. She might have only been around here 4 or 5 years, but she stacked maybe longer. I think Caution around 5, 6 years. But we didn't start really noticing her until about 4.5, 5 years ago during the beginning of the pandemic. With that being said, Caution would probably be the favorite in most people's judgment. to win this battle, a great majority might even think Caution would be 757. Caution would be. Don't get mad when I say this. The favorite to win this whole shit. She might come home with the money. I'm just gonna be honest. She battle tested already. She done been through this gauntlet before. And to be honest, taking nothing away from these names, it's a hellified tournament, but it was all killers. It was all experienced killers in that Chrome 23 tournament. She ran through them. With that being said, she'd probably be the favorite. But LS is the queen of upsets. LS could take Caution out. Don't get mad at me, Caution. Don't get mad at me, Virginia. Don't get mad at me, female battle rap fans. Casual fans, you really don't get mad at me. If you don't know who LS is, I'm qualified to state that LS can beat 757 Caution. But more than likely, most people think Caution will probably run through LS. I think it's going to be a good battle. Subject matter is going to be important in this one, I believe. We know they both can rap, but you're going to have to say something to them judges that's going to have to impress them because they've heard it all. You got a mean in a good way. You have a mean collection of judges to put you through to the next round. You really got to impress these judges. They ain't even going to be about the fans, and the reaction's going to be good for the camera. It's going to be good in the building, but it's coming down to what these judges think. The fans don't damn matter as far as I know. And the judging process, I'm assuming. So yeah, 757 Caution versus LS should be a very good battle. Two different styles altogether. LS is not known to be a screamer. She got that slick wordplay, the way she puts stuff together, a killer pen. 757 Caution is a nice, even mix of pen and passion and loud performance. Like her cadence is great, but it's really her what is it? What is the strong point of Caution? She's such a balanced battle rapper. Projection. That's what you know her for. They're not her strongest trait, but you know her for projection and getting her point across. She's well understood. She's like that in-your-face battle rapper. But LS can win too. I don't know. Any given Saturday or Sunday. The winner of that battle between 757 Caution and LS will be facing A-Beezy and Beatrice. Now, outside of battle rap, these are two of my friends here. Love me some Beatrice, love me some A-Beezy, good people. Beatrice might be the most slept on female MC in the country. That's as far as battling over beat, making music, records, freestyles, coming up with shit right quick the same day. Acapella battle rap, battling men. She battled Danny Myers. She's battled men before, battling women. Her upsets are brushed under the rug. Beatrice has been around for a decade or more. She never got the true love she deserved for her performances. Beatrice don't never give you no bad battles. Beatrice is a great veteran female battle rapper who never got her due. This might be her time. I don't know how much longer Beatrice want to do it. She's a great mommy, great person. I don't know how long she's going to be around here, but she's got to make her big mark now. That's just no disrespect, Beatrice. That's the way I feel. This is your time. You got to do it. You cannot let A-Beezy take you out of here. A-Beezy take you out of here, it's going to be upsetting to your whole fan base. It's going to be upsetting to Ohio, to Cleveland. You got to beat A-Beezy in this first round because people got bigger goals for you. They want you to move all the way to the end and get this money. They want you to be looking forward to battling the winner of LS and 757 Caution. They got bigger goals for you, and that's not shitting on my girl A-Beezy. Beatrice and A-Beezy lately have not been active. At different times in their career, they were way more active. But A-Beezy dangerous. She always give you a war. You never know what she's going to say. At times, she's been controversial, too. This is going to be interesting because ABZ been quiet for a few months. I haven't even talked to ABZ in a while. Haven't talked to Beatrice in a while. I believe ABZ got some shit up her sleeve. Beatrice, watch your ass. Watch yourself, Beatrice. I believe she got something up her sleeve for you. Two Midwest talented female battle rappers. ABZ has had experience with running upstart battle leagues. Been on caffeine.tv. Made the trip out to Cali. Been on URL. Been on Queen of the Ring. She been around. Beatrice also. I don't know. You know why I don't know with this one? Because like I said, neither one of them have been very active as of late. They haven't been very active. Beatrice had a maternity leave in this part of this decade. ABZ has some has been inactive from here and there for the last 2 years. I don't know. Did they pick up where they left off? Did they get better? Are they at the same level they were when we stopped hearing from them? Do they have ring rust? I doubt it, but you never know. A lot of people will probably say that Beatrice has the advantage. A lot of people that know Beatrice for acapella battle rap don't know her for battling over beat. People at Verbal Warzone know her for killing shit over the beat, battling over the beat. I'll say this. I believe in my heart of hearts, Beatrice is the more well-rounded, all-around MC. But as far as battling, ABZ got just as much energy as Beatrice. And if ABZ were to beat Beatrice, it would be the upset. But I've seen ABZ upset some people you didn't think she was going to beat. I've seen people brush ABZ's big victories under a rug. Debatably, there's some people in this tournament that ABZ has faced, or someone in this tournament that she has faced, who debatedly on a big platform, ABZ had her best performance of her career, in my estimation, and might have upset her. ABZ could be cruising for an upset against Beatrice. But the betting man or woman might say Beatrice will get a close victory over ABZ. The winner of ABZ and Beatrice in the first round, like I said, will face the winner of LS versus 757 Caution. Also said the winner of Kiev versus Black Lyric will face the winner of J Love versus Rock Lee. Good luck with that, rookies, facing the winner of them two. Moving on, my girl Hazzy, Maryland. B More versus Marasha. Marasha from Kansas City, Missouri, I believe. Yep, she's from KC. Marasha, first lady at KC. Hazzy, both experienced, both been around for a decade or more. Both have had periods of inactiveness over the last 3 years. But Hazzy has been in a major tournament. She's been in Chrome 23, battle right in front of Remy Ma. Hazzy been in a tournament. As far as Marasha's background, she's been gone for a while. She came back, had, a great performance on Queen of the Ring during the pandemic. I think I've seen her once or twice before in a Missouri League. Since then, had a nice history back in the day, Queen of the Ring, other leagues. But we ain't talking about the past. We talking about right now. I can say this. I've been around Hazzy at major events, OSBL events, and what have you. Hazzy might be more dialed in right now than Marasha. I'm just guessing. I don't know. But the last couple outings I've seen of Marasha, she was clean. She didn't have no ring rust. She looked as good recently as I've seen her in the past in the previous decade. So yeah, Marasha, she still got it. And I know Hazzy still got it. The betting person, I don't even know what the betting person would say. Who has more prowess? Hazzy or Marasha? I'll just say Hazzy got legitimate tournament experience. And she's probably learned some things from that other tournament. Shit, one of the judges is in this damn tournament. Someone who judged her the night she battled on Chrome 23 tournament is actually in the get to battle the person who didn't vote for you. Ain't that something? Hazzy and Marasha, the winner of that one will have to see Miss Vicious. Oh, Miss Vicious, are you the no, I got a few Caucasian sisters up in his joint. Look at that. You know what I mean? The Caucasian sensation. Nah, let me stop, Miss Vicious. Shout out to you, man. Miss Vicious from Connecticut. Um, had a rough outing on a sparring session recently, Queen of the Ring. Face someone who she might have to face again for all we know. 757 Caution. Wouldn't that be something? Caution got the clear victory over her. Caution had one of the meanest, well, one of the most captivating third rounds I've heard all year against Miss Vicious. Miss Vicious was jerseying out of them rounds quick. She was stumbling, choking, but I've seen her in person on She Goes Hard and she be cooking. Yeah, she got a wild pen and she say some wild stuff you don't expect. So as far as content, she can probably deliver some of the same content that Sin the Poet can. But Sin the Poet got a killer pen because she's actually a poet and an author. Sin the Poet just got into battle rap a year ago. And arguably has not lost yet. She's beaten men, women. You got to watch Sin the Poet. Coming out of Alabama. The betting woman or man would probably favor Miss Vicious to move on to the second round. But I'm going to say right now, from what I've seen, Sin the Poet is cleaner. She commands the crowd more than Miss Vicious. If you're going to call the upset, Sin the Poet can definitely upset Miss Vicious and put her name on the map in front of everybody. Or if Miss Vicious happens to watch Sin the Poet and the lack of experience on Sin the Poet comes out in this matchup, if the stage is too big right now or the moment is too big for Sin the Poet, which I doubt, but if it is, Miss Vicious makes a name. The winner of this battle will be on the map because 90% of the people that watch battle rap do not know who the hell Miss Vicious is, and they don't know who Sin the Poet is. And I'm just going to tell you now, Sin the Poet got props. She bring them lizards and reptiles on the stage around her neck and might freak Miss Vicious out. I don't know. But if they allow her to have those wildlife animals, those country-ass animals on the stage crawling all over her face and body and neck while she battling Miss Vicious, it might be an advantage because it'll throw you off a little bit. They be throwing her opponents off. But we'll see. I don't know. I don't know if how much you can use props and to what degree in a tournament with money on the line. But this should be interesting. You know what I mean? Two quote unquote rookies going up against each other, like we also have with Kiev and Black Lyric and one other battle on the other side of day one. The winner of Miss Vicious and Sin the Poet will face Hazzy and Marasha winner. The two veterans face each other. The two rookies face each other. I see what you're doing, WTBL. I ain't mad at you. Jesus Loves You is the name, and on the screen here, and Jesus Loves You. Well, thank you. IDK, I don't know, is your screen name. You said I have a deep voice. Okay, I hope you're a woman. You sounded like Big X the plug. Okay, all right. Shout out Al Capone, TG614. Comment, like, subscribe, hit that super chat. Thank you, if possible. Now we come down to my friend Hurricane Dew versus rookie Little Lady Innocent. Little Lady Innocent, Hurricane Dew. I guess Hurricane Dew, you're kind of a rookie too when it comes to acapella battle rap. We know what you do on beat. You make probably the best albums, the best singles, the best music in the battle rap culture, hands down, at least for females. You know what I mean? Did a video with Calico. We know you for some other things too, and and your relation to other people. They ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Hurricane Do is a very polarizing figure in battle rap, but we don't know her for acapella rap. But I've always told her she can transition with no problem. We about to find out tonight. We're gonna see if Hurricane Do. It's funny because Hurricane Do is always out here judging with people's career on the line and money on the line, but we have yet to really see you on that big platform, big stage battle acapella. We know you do work on beat leagues and verbal war zone and places like that and situations like that. The walk down, like I said, the music industry. Great, you're great for hip hop. Season. I don't mention people's ages. You know what I mean? I think that's tacky, but Hurricane Do is a grown ass woman. Let's just put it like that. Um, she's probably the senior figure, if you get what I'm saying, of this tournament, and got great respect for her. I really hope she translates to acapella battle rap like I think she is. If she, if her skill set and level and her talent level translates immediately to acapella battle rap in this tournament, she could possibly whoop everybody's ass in here. It would be ugly for someone who is not known as an acapella battle rap in this diaspora, in this genre, in this time period, to come in here and whoop up on all y'all asses and take this money. Someone who used to judge y'all in money related battles or tournament related battles could conceivably come in here and whoop all your ass and take the money. That would be crazy. That would be the story of 2026. Because you got to realize this is a long tournament. It's going to go into the spring of next year. Let's just be honest. Just like the first Chrome 23 tournament did. It went a half a year, close to. But the winner of Hurricane Do and Little Lady Innocent, you're new. This is where you can make your name. We want to see what you're about, what you can do, and your prowess against Hurricane Do. You take out Hurricane Do, you automatically got a name. We know who you are. The winner of these two ladies, Little Lady Innocent and Hurricane Do, will have to face two ladies who came into battle rap around the same time, 2019-ish, 2018-ish, 2018-ish, 19-ish, the end of last decade, but made their bones in the beginning to middle of this decade. Eon and Blue Cocaine. Blue Coca versus Eon is going down. They know each other pretty well. They've both battled in Atlanta quite a few times. Eon, you know her from season 1 of Bags and Bodies. Eon from Chicago. Eon, many upsets under her belt, classic battles. You know what I mean? She battled everywhere. Grand Battle League, shout them out, Poopa. You know what I mean? Shell, shout y'all out. If I have not shout y'all out yet, she really had a good showing on there. She battled Seabree many years ago. Oh, Eon's battled Hope Trilly a couple times, 2-on-2s with J2. Man, Eon could conceivably, she's faced some of these women already. She can have a couple rematches and trilogies in this tournament if everything falls right. How ironic. Blue Cocaine and Eon will be a great battle. This is a nice matchup right here. And Atlanta loves both of them. No matter where they're from, they've both battled. Both have battled in that building, actually. Industry ATL. Yes, they have. So it's going down. Blue Cocaine, Blue Coca, as we call it now. Eon, great matchup. Going to be a fun battle. Wild shit will be said. Tough matchup for a first round matchup. The winner of that will see the winner of Little Lady Innocent, Hurricane Do. Let's recap. Sunday, day 2. The winner of J Love and Rock Lee will face in the second round Black Lyric and Key Ave. First round matchup between 757 Caution versus LS. The winner of that matchup will face the winner of a BZ versus Beatrice. The winner of Hazzy versus Marasha will face Miss Vicious and Send the Poet. The winner of Miss Vicious versus Send the Poet in the second round. First round winner of Hurricane Do versus Little Lady Innocent will face the first round winner of Blue Coca versus Aeon in the second round as they advance to that round. So there will be 4 rounds total if you get to the end and fortunate enough to win. Like I said, the main event is going to be Shuni the Rapper versus Prestavia, which can be has the potential of being one of the greatest female battles of all time if they both bring that energy and don't look at this as a exhibition match, which I'm sure they won't. They've been wanting to battle each other, and it's going down. This might be Prestavia's final battle ever. Let her tell it. So I expect Prestavia to go crazy, and Shuni gives you A1 performances damn near every time you see her, especially against females. With that being said, and to me, who did Shuni face on Chrome 23 last? Mike P. Yeah, she got him. And she didn't even think she did her best. But that's a dangerous matchup, man. What if they was in a tournament? Chirac, First Lady Flames on Saturday, and Shuni versus Prestavia. Damn, that'd be cool if they could be in the tournament. I want to see how far they will go. But anyway, it ain't about them, but it is about them at the same time because they are the main event. Day 2, Shuni the Rapper versus Prestavia. We look forward to seeing that. We'll be out of the building by the time it gets dark. So that's it. Like I said, Industry ATL, 400 Loyola Drive, Southwest Atlanta, Georgia, 30338. Commentary is going to be by Finesse and Chill. They back outside. Okay. You know what I mean? So there's a pay-per-view, live on pay-per-view. They got a different site for their pay-per-view, but they got Rap Grid for the VOD. If you're not going to see it live, Rap Grid for the VOD. Industry ATL gave you the address. You can buy the tickets online too. November 8th, November 9th, WTBL. Primetime tournament, female battle rap tournament. Not the first of its kind, but this is a brand new upstart female battle rap platform. Takeover Battle League has a female division of their brand, of their league, and it's a female league, I want to call it. Well, it's a female platform for now that's going to become a league. This is the tournament. This is round 1 of the tournament. Saturday and Sunday. Upcoming Saturday and Sunday. It's going down. One more time, I'm going to run it down. I ran down the brackets. I'm just going to run through the matchups one more time for y'all. Hold on. Main event, Chirac versus First Lady Flames. Not a tournament battle. That is your feature event. Idolize, Egoist. Peace. I see you. Hit that super chat if you would like. Thanks for everyone for coming out too, by the way. It's been an hour, 20 minutes. I'm going to have to cut this short. All right, so Chirac versus First Lady Flames. All right. Saturday, first night of the tournament. Mallory X versus Jay Gray. Hope Trilly versus Rainfire Moon. Zan versus Tado. Jade versus Yema Serafina. Peaches versus Nay. A Beezy versus Beatrice. La G versus Lady Lions. Geek Girl versus J Artillery. Shuni the Rapper versus Prestavia's main event. Not a tournament battle. It's the main event. And that's a Sunday, November 9th. Day 2. Starting out with J Love versus Rock Lee. Eon versus Blue Coca. You got Hazzy versus Marasha. D-Rain versus Big Ice. Should be a thriller. 757 Caution. You got Caution versus LS. Key Ave versus Black Lyric. Hurricane Do versus Little Lady Innocent. Send the Poet versus Miss Vicious. Both days, afternoon events, 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. We're not going to run late night. We're going to get out there and enjoy our weekend both days. But it's at Industry ATL, 400 Loyola Drive, Southwest in Atlanta, 30338. If you're familiar with Cascade Road and you're familiar with Fulton Industrial, it's right during that intersection. You keep going down Cascade Road over Fulton Industrial. It's going to be your third street sign to your left, I believe, and follow that road around to this warehouse community. It's like a industrial community, and you'll see a group of buildings behind a gate. That's Industry ATL on your far right. Once you get in the parking lot, you'll see all the hip hoppers out there. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a great event. You know what I mean? And shout out to tomorrow night, Cassidy versus Easy the Block Captain face off. More than likely at the same location. I don't know that to be a fact, but hopefully I get the invite. It's invite only, I believe, so you can't buy tickets to get in there. But I'm sure those that get in town that's in the tournament are going to be privy to attending that private, super historic classic face-off that's about to go down between on TBL on Takeover Battle League between Cassidy and versus Easy the Block Captain, with all the controversy going behind it. You know what I mean? But this is WTBL. Primetime tournament is going down. We look forward to it. Thank you, TBL, for having a female platform where everyone can be seen and heard and have a chance at some big money and some fame. You know what I mean? It's going down. I wish all the ladies well wishes, good luck, safe travels coming to Atlanta and leaving Atlanta. Let's have fun. Let's keep it positive. Keep your hands to yourself. No fighting. Nothing crazy. Let's not put a black eye on battle rap and definitely not on the female battle rap movement. I support y'all. We here. It's going down. It's about the ladies this weekend. Let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy the festivities. WTBL Primetime Tournament. I'm LIGHTSKIN U, a.k.a. DJ Super God, official turntablist of the battle rap community on LIGHTSKIN Television, which is my brand. But check out my radio show, Worldwide Radio. You know what I mean? Sponsored by Redman. It's called theblock105.com. Theblock105.com. Wednesday, Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. every Wednesday. 1 hour show. I only play the music, cutting and scratching, you know what I mean? Blending the music of battle rappers. The music freestyles. If you want to make your submissions, hit me up. You know what I mean? Hit me up on LIGHTSKIN Television and my DM at on Instagram if you like. You know what I mean? However you want to do it, man. Hit me with your material that you want me to play on the radio. You'll get the spins. You know what I mean? Definitely. Whatever you give me, if it's hot, and it probably is, talking about the battle rappers only, I'm going to spin it. You know what I mean? With that being said, we out. You know what I mean? Hit the super chat before you leave. Wipe your feet. Like, comment, subscribe to LIGHTSKIN Television. You know what I mean? Female battle rap movement is active at the end of the year 2025. Let's go out with a bang, ladies. Pause if necessary. LIGHTSKIN Television, and we out. Peace.